Hey everybody, this is Mark via hiphopmakers.com. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how I like to sometimes build out intros, verses, and different parts of songs in software. I'm doing this tutorial in Reason, but it could be applied to pretty much any software. Software is awesome because you could record things and tweak things and rearrange them, and it's just really cool. So if you're like me, you're not great at piano, right? So what I like to do is I like to stick to certain keys on the piano and play different melodies. And so what I do is that I lay out a basic drum pattern, a kick and a snare pretty much. I have a clap right here and a kick, and I let that loop play, and then I play on top of the loop for about 4 minutes, and then I just slice it up into different segments. Like I say that this part is great for the intro, this is good for the chorus, verse, etc. So I'm about to just play for a little bit, and here's the drum loop I have. Very basic. And so I have a synth sound. So what I'm about to do, I'm just gonna play something for about like a minute so I can show you guys how I just switch it up, okay? So I think those were bad examples of my loop. My fingers are a little rusty, whatever. But I'm gonna do some more loops, and I'm just gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna slice it up, and I'll let you guys see how I slice it up. Okay, so I now have a number of different loops that I like. So when I finally I find the loops that I like, I cut out everything that I don't want and I delete it. And then I go in there and I fine tune the loops, and I make sure that the velocity is right. For example, the velocity is wrong on here, and I just make sure that everything is to its full velocity. And then I go and I check the notes to make sure that all the notes are on the line the way that they should be, and I will stretch them, and I just make sure that everything goes to the way that I want it to go. And I would just spend time and I just clean up everything. Okay, so I've already cleaned up some of these other ones, and I have an idea of how I want to position this. So I have this one loop that I already know that I want to duplicate a couple of times. I'm gonna copy and paste it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this loop is really simple. So that's one loop. This other one has a different feel. Let me move it over one. So that's one. So I have one loop here, one loop here, one loop here. And so we could just say this is the intro, this is a chorus or something, this is a verse of some sort that has like a different change. You guys could do it however you want. This is just, I'm just showing you different variations, okay? So now what I would do is I would take off this drum loop that I have. So now I'm gonna play the drums. So I'm just gonna mess with the kick and the clap right now, and a different pattern for the intro, then another one for the chorus, and then for everything else. So I'm just gonna switch it up, okay? that wasn't clean. Once again, it's just playing different loops and figuring out what works. So I have done different drums and just want to let you guys hear it. So where you see a different color is where it's like a different variation. They're very similar, it just changes because I have these different loops going on. So I'll just let you hear it. Alright, so that's different drum loops. So now I'm just going to add some other instruments in there and just let you guys see how, you know, I would approach this sometimes. I think it's a little too busy around this area. I'm just gonna mess around with it and just add some different instruments to let you guys see how I would approach it, okay? So now I have added a number of different sounds to the track. I made some adjustments to the original song where I said this part was a little too much going on, so I removed some notes from that. The whole track has been pushed over to the side a little bit because I added this little intro sound, which I'll let you hear in a second. So just to start from, you know, the drums, I added this hi-hat right here, which just plays on top of the drums. That's pretty basic right there. I added a number of layers sounds to what I originally had. So this was the original sound that I had that I started with the synth. But I wanted more sound because I felt it needed to be stronger. So I added 2 more sounds and I just copied what I had already. So this is one of the sounds. And here's another one. This is all of them together. I just felt like it adds some type of stronger sound. And so also that original sound was way louder. I brought it down a lot because I needed to blend better with these other sounds. Added another synth, which is right here. And so a lot of these other sounds are just to layer sounds to make like certain notes stand out more. I made this intro type of sound, which is a part of 2 layers. So I have this first sound, which is it's called something like UFO landing. But then I added this sound effect on top of it. And that sound effect just pops up randomly throughout the song. And I added this other sound that I felt was like a layer to these other notes that I have going, and it just adds some type of motion to it. It's very low on the keyboard, so it's like bassy. And so this is how I did it. So it's not like really notes that I'm playing all the way. It's a layer sound to go with whatever's playing already. But it really plays a part over here, I believe, because this is when I have less layers. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you guys hear everything that I have. Don't judge the beat all the way. I'm just trying to show you guys how I would approach different, sections of a song. Okay, so here's everything. So I hope that this inspires you guys a little bit on how you should approach beats, and I hope that you like the tutorial. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got tons of videos coming. Hiphopmakers.com. Mark V. Bye.